Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we're going to do something special. Today we are actually going to have a quick peek at that Gantry mod we've installed and we've never really used yet. Where's that thing? Where's my Gantrys? There they are. These things over here. And these things over here are bloody magnificent because these things over here allow you to insert equipment automatically into an entity. Whatever that entity is, doesn't matter. It could be a suit of armor, it could be a train, it could be a cargo wagon. But we do need this. That's actually the grid of the cargo wagon. There we go. But we do need to face this today because I lost yet another train to the outpost over here. And to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of getting fed up with it. I just keep losing trains over here. So we are going to make ourselves a battle train. Now, how does the gantry work? It's pretty simple. It does have some sneaky interfaces over here in the entity itself. The top one over here is where you put in the equipment. So over here, we could, for example, put in a portable RTG, which makes power. On the input over here, we put in whatever we want to put in, where the equipment goes in. And then it does its magic, and on the output over here, we then get a locomotive with the equipment inside. Can we actually get it out? Oh yeah, we can. Nice. Good. Now, of course, that one exploded. Of course, a train over here has a massive 12 by 12 grid. And there's two ways you could do this. Option number one is chain them together. Just do something like this, where we get like an input over here, an output over there, an input over there, and then we just keep doing this, that, until you've got like a massive chain of items back to back. That does exactly what you want to do. That is, of course, an option. It is a valid solution, in my opinion. There's nothing bad against it, but I kind of want to make things a little bit smarter. I kind of want to use counters and some circuit magic over here to make sure that the thing over here is working as expected. Also, why do I have an explosive cannon shell in my inventory? Where did that come from? Good. Also, let's maybe move away from these chemical plants. They're loud as hell. Let's build the thing we want to make over here. And let's see if we can somehow stick it together and get ourselves a really nice build. Oops, not like that. There we go. For the Gantry mods. Now, there's of course a couple of things we need to keep in mind. First of all, we want to fill up the train over there. And how do we want to fill up the train? Well, I've already thought about this a little bit. There's going to be some portable RTGs in here. Mainly just to make some constant power, which we will never have to refuel. And then we're going to be putting in some personal laser sniper defense, as well as some batteries. And how many batteries? Well, the personal sniper laser defense over here takes 5 megawatts of energy. So one of these will be accustomed with 5 batteries over here. And then an RTG to charge this all up. And I think that will be the best. These batteries over here have enough charge in them to fire, what is that? If we eat here, 30 seconds. We can fire for 30 seconds. If we are not done firing after 30 seconds and the enemy is still around us, then we have other issues. Let's put it like that. Good, but we can already see we've got a block of 4x4 and we've got a block of 4x6. And then the question is, how many of these can we get in here? Well, the block of 4x6, let's move you down here real quick. Oop, there we go. And then you over there, and you over there. Yeah, the thing is, this doesn't, of course, not need to be a block of 4x6. We can just think about how we can put RTGs in here and how we can put in blocks over here. The block has a footprint over here of 4x6. It's 24 block size or tile size or grid size. And the RTG over here has a size of 16. We've got a total of 144 grid size to work with. And I think if we put in 4 RTGs, that will be 16, 32, 64. And then 144 minus 64, that is something like 82-ish. Let me get the calculator out because I don't really want to be calculating this. That's way too simple numbers in my mind to calculate. There we go. We get 80 out of that. Maybe if we only put in 3, then we get 96 out of that. And 96 is definitely divisible by 24, I think. Let's divide it by 24 real quick and see what we get. Yeah, we get 4. So we're going to be putting in 3 RTGs, 4 personal laser defense, and 20 batteries or something like that. 4 times 5, yeah, 20 batteries. That is what we're going to be putting in. And you might be thinking about, but hey, Bolt, what if something weird happens? What if we insert things like this? And just imagine we get this cross grid all the way, and then we can't input in any more portable RTGs. Well, there's a trick to that. There's a very good trick to that. If you have a stacking issue like this, start with the biggest item first and work way down to the smallest items. The biggest items will just place them wherever they can, and then the smaller items should be able to put themselves like in the corners and in the gaps. So if you go from big to small, you should not really have that much of an issue. You could still have an issue, of course, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. Good. Sorry about that. Which means if we are going over here, we're going to have to need 3 gantries over here. 1 over here. I'm just going to keep some space between them. Yeah, let's maybe make it a little bit sexy. There we go. And then there we go. Good. We got 3 gantries over there. We will have some kind of requested chest at the beginning over here, which puts our first request in. And then we have to think about a loop. Now, we don't really want to use the splitter or anything like that. The splitter will probably break loops. So we're going to have to do this with a single full belt. And if we do this with a single full belt, then it's going to look very, very silly and it's very, very weird. We also have to keep in mind that there will be something like this over here, something like that over there, and something like this over there. There we go. There will be a chest over here. And then we actually do it like this. That's kind of what I came up with. And even this over here, will this work for us? Yes, it will, because we can then do this to spin it further. And then we are at the end where we need to spin it again. There we go. That could work. Oh boy, this already looks like madness. So what do we have over here? Keep in mind, the inserters will definitely grab onto the item passing on the belt. This belt will not be full. On this whole belt, there will be at 1 item at most. So the inserters will grab through. We could maybe do this with long-head inserters, stuff like that. That is also true. And the more I think about it, the more long-head inserters actually do make more sense. And we can also insert from over here. And yeah, let's use the long-head inserters for this. Maybe we can do this better with long-head inserters. We can actually definitely do this better with long-head inserters. Ooh. We still need something like a loop back. Definitely. But let's maybe make the loop back first. So the loop back will be something like this. And actually, you do need an extra insert over there. No, we can't make this curved. That's fine, that's fine. So this is going to be the loop back. And then we're going to need something that traverses it over to the next segment. Which... well, maybe something like this. Sure, do something like this. This will be fine. And then we're going to have another loop back. And then another transverse and another loop back. Okay, this looks a little bit less insane. And then, of course, we need the final output. And actually, oh shit, this will not work. Because this is a long-head inserter, and he actually puts it into the output over there. So, if we move them apart a little bit more, it should work. If we do something like this, then you will be in the correct inventory. There we go. And then we just do something like this. Okay, now it looks even weirder. I love it. Here we go. Let's try this one more time. You over there, and then you go all the way over there. Good. And technically, if you think about it, we could just do the same thing over here. And just use this as the starting chest. And then, of course... yeah, we can't really use this as the output chest. It would have been over here, but I think the output chest will then just be over here. It'll be fine. Good. So, now we got the machines that we need to do. This one over here we'll be putting in the RTGs. This one over here we'll be putting in the lasers. And this thing over there we'll be putting in the batteries. Excellent. We're gonna have a random request chest over there. Good. And then we need to wire everything up. Now, that's where... Oh, I already... Is it still in my inventory? Yeah, there it is. We do need something like a memory cell. And we might as well make a memory cell per block. I think that will be easier. Maybe not. Maybe one common memory cell. We will have to see. We will have to see. It's definitely gonna be not easy, but it's definitely gonna be doable. There we go. There we go. There we go. We need some of these, and then of course, I don't really want to put the passive provider chest over there. It feels a bit weird and stupid. Can I just get the standard steel chest from somewhere? Do we have a standard steel chest over here somewhere? Standard steel chests. Man, that's a blast from the past. We use them for any kind of construction, but oh, you know what? There's a standard steel chest. There's probably one over here somewhere. Iron chest, a random other chest. Come on, give me a steel chest. Nope. You know what we just could do? Even easier. Just use the hotbar. There we go. Steel chest. Done. Because we don't really want these items to be put into the network. There we go. There we go. So how do we do this? Well, we definitely do need a wire over here to count up. And we need a wire over here to count down. So we also have to check. Okay, you're using green wire. Green wire is fine. Which also means if we want to count down, then we will have to have an arithmetic combinator over there that does some conversion magic. Each, and then multiply this by -1. There we go. Good, 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 good. And then you go into there, and you go into there. Excellent. We're gonna need the same thing over here, and the same thing over there. I already know that. Also, let's activate alt mode, else the people will not be able to keep up. Here we go. So, you into there. Oh, wait. No. You into there. And then you. We're just going to use this as a pass-through. So, you over there, and then you over there. Good. And then we need to set these up. You are always enabled. And we're going to read your hand size, and you're only going to pulse that. There we go. And technically, you are also always enabled, and you're also only going to pulse the item that you have in your hand. Excellent. Good, 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 good. That should be fine. That should be fine. We can already start ordering up the stuff that we need over here. We can order up over here the RTGs. Where are they? RTGs. There we go. And order up like 20 of them. Over here, we can order up the personal laser defense, the personal sniper laser defense. There we go. And over here, we can start ordering up the batteries. Now, we don't really have the better batteries yet, but it'll be fine. Good. So whenever an item goes into here, this one will count up 1. And this one will count down 1. Good. We also want to hook up you over here. There we go. And we also want to hook up you over here. You will be counting down. There we go. So none, read hand size, and then over here, none and read hand size. This way, when we put the train in, this one will go up. We actually do want you to be enabled. We only want you to be enabled if train, where's the train signal? Train. There it is, locomotive. If it's less than or equal to 0, then you will activate. You will put 1 train in, you will add 1 to your signal, you will turn yourself off, and then you will deactivate yourself once we reach this part over here. Now, I do kind of hope that this train signal will be the same signal over here as it's over there. I've already noticed that the trains will not stack if they've got a grid in your inventory. We might need to put a filter on the signal to make this a very specific signal. That's something we can do, definitely. Good. And then, of course, we need to start counting up. So, this thing over here starts counting up. This thing over there starts counting down. Do we actually want to do it that way? I don't think so. Because we want to enable this one and disable this one at a certain point in time. And yeah, this one over here, counting down, is actually not a good idea. That is exactly not what we want to do. What we do want to do over here is more like a designer combinator. And it actually goes this way. There we go. So, this thing starts counting up. That's fine. And then these two of you need to be connected. You need to be connected to each of these. You still keep counting up. You keep counting up. And then these guys are connected over here, and these guys are connected over there. Perfect. That's more what we want. And let's have a look at this one now. So if, for example, the RTG signal, where's that thing, is exactly at 3. Oh yeah, we actually don't really need this one. We can just, this one is actually not required, but we're just gonna do this for sake of easiness. The check signal. Good, and you are only going to be enabled if the check signal is less than 0, and you are going to be activated if it's greater than 0. Yeah, that's already going to cause issues. Also, you see that? No, yeah, pick this up real quick. Yeah, we're just going to use some constant combinators. And the constant combinators over here are not going to do anything. They're only there to hold the wires. That's the only reason they exist. There we go. I could have used power poles for this as well, but I don't really want to. Good, hook all of this together. Because this is one big information network. Perfect. And now we can do this way easier, because now we can use arbitrary numbers. RTG, if the RTGs is less than 3, actually you are always active. You will never be active. You are always active. And you will also never reach your hand source. Never, ever, ever, ever. So you are actually never connected. This one over here is the important one. If, and now we go over there, RTG. Where's the thing? There it is. If this is greater or equal to 3, then you activate. So once we've put in 3 RTGs over here, and the question then is, yeah, it doesn't really matter if we use this one or this one. Both are fine. And once we put 3 RTGs in, this insert over here will activate, and we'll put it over to the next level. And then we can do the same thing over here. Yeah, you are still wired up. You are just never reach hand size. Just do your thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. So is there a rock in the way? There's a rock in the way. What the hell? And then over here, we do the same thing. Don't read the hand size. We definitely do know what to do that. We just want to read. And if we have put in 4 sniper defenses, greater or equal to 4, then you're going to snap open. And then same thing over here. None, none, none. This one has to read. This one is important. But you also get a criteria, and you're only enabled if we put in 20 batteries. There we go. Greater or equal to 20. There we go. Good. And then, of course, this thing over here is going to do one very specific thing. And that is, for this we do need one of these. And we're going to use a red wire for you. And then connect you up with the green wire. This is going to be the reset. So if there is... It's false when there's no inputs. If there's anything in here, then you're going to put out the reset signal. So if this one activates and picks up an item, it will trigger the reset. And then we open up this thing over here, and then we can set the whole thing up again. That's technically how it should work, in my opinion. Let's check if all these inserters over here are correct. You read your hand and you pulse. You're always active. You only activate if there is a certain amount in there. You read hand contents. That's very important. Yeah, you basically create the log off. It should be fine. It should be fine. Let's try. Let's try. Let's put a train in there. He turns himself not off. That's an issue. Enabled condition is train is less than or equal to 0. The train signal over here is definitely 3. And also... Yeah, no. Something is wrong in here. Try this one again. Let's try it one more time. We can set the reset over there real quick, but just... Nah. Yeah, we can use this one over there real quick. Yeah, you. Reset. There we go. So this thing is now wiped. So what went wrong? You're enabled only if train... It could be that the train signal over here is a different kind of train signal. Mainly because we put in modules and stuff like that. So what we could do, we could put in some kind of filter. And instead of connecting you up to you, we connect you up to you. And then you up to you. And then you get one of these back. There we go. That should be fine. And then you over there. Whatever your input signal, oh, you can do it for each. Each is also fine. Each input signal multiplied by 1. There's going to only be one signal in there. And just turn that into the checkmark signal or something like that. That's fine. And you're only going to be activated if the checkmark signal is less than or equal to 1. So you're going to pulse that once. It's going to go in here. It will be turned into the checkmark signal. The checkmark signal will be stored over there. Checkmark signal is then 1. And it's still less than or equal. Yes. It should be greater than or equal. Then it turns itself off. And maybe that was also the issue. Good. And why didn't you then go? Because... because we're not counting this over here yet. There we go. There we go. We're not counting these. Yeah, we should probably count these over here. That will make sense. You over there. None. Just read your contents and do it like that. Yeah, no wonder it was spinning all the time. Okay, let's try it one more time. Put the train in there. It's still not turning itself off. That's kind of annoying. But this over here should now go into its third intention. So once this one goes in there, it's still on. The RTG signal is at 4 now. So why are you not turning on? Am I missing something over here? Let's put that in the debug poll. Did I actually... Wait, we already have a debug poll over here. Yeah, let's put you over there. You're not getting any signal. Oh, because I'm connecting it up to the wrong part over there. I see. Yeah. The signal is stored on this side, not on this side. Disconnect that. Disconnect that. Connect that. Connect that. Now it should be fine. Okay, let's empty out the train. There we go. Put in the reset signal real quick. There we go. And actually, we will not notice that this thing over here does not reset. Yes, there we go. Put in the reset signal over there. Excuse me. Put in the reset signal over here, please. Oh, am I not clicking correctly? There we go. Sorry about that. Good. One more try. Okay, this one is still turning itself off. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, I see. Okay. One more time. Yeah, this one over here, we can't use this signal over here. This over here is not good. They stack up in the machine, so we can never use this one. So we do have to use this one or this one. This one over here will count up trains. That's not good. So what we could do and should do is put in one of these pretty much everywhere. And now we're back to those. And you over there, you just do each signal. And actually... yeah, that should be fine. Each signal, and you just transfer that into the RTG. You turn that into the laser defense. There we go. And you turn that into the battery. Now, we could also just do this a little bit more generalized with this approach. But for now, this is fine. And then you do not connect over there. You do connect over there. You connect over there, but you do not connect over there. You do not connect over there. You connect over there. There we go. And then all of this is input. Here we go. And all of this is output. So whenever we put a train in, it'll go up one over here. Can we fix you up over here now? Technically, you can connect it like that. And you can keep the red signal. I'm still kind of confused about this one. This one should actually be less than or equal. Yeah, that should be fine. And let's try it one more time. No, now it doesn't want to go. Now it doesn't want to go. Good. Okay, what do we count up now? We count up check marks. Ah, I see. You need to be a 2 then. And he goes over. And you also need to be 1 less. You need to be a 3. Because the first iteration comes from this guy over here. There we go. There we go. And then you over there, you need to be at 19. I think he needs to go one more time. Yes, and then you go over one more time. There we go. I still need to fix this part over here. It's probably a very simple solution. But we just have to figure it out. And this thing over here will now loop 20 more times. And then we can finally just make battle trains non-stop. I could pick him up and check him out, but I kind of just want to leave him over there for a second. Just let it spin for a while, and it should be fine. Now, as for this place over here, we used to have 2 trains over here. We only got 1 train over here now, because one of these trains got eaten, and they always get eaten over here on this path. We're gonna make the same thing over here for the wagons. The wagons are also gonna get some explosives in them. So we're gonna have to place this one more time over there. There we go. So that we can also make wagons. And then I kind of want to set it up in a way that we always have, like, say, 5 or something like that. 5 trains over here and 20 wagons or something like that. Just so that we can always make a battle train if we need to make a battle train. Good. We are at 8-9 batteries, so he still needs to spin a couple more times. We could maybe use faster belt for this. Or at least accelerate these parts. Because this is the slow part. And I kind of want to have a bit of a slow belt over there, just in case things are not fast enough. It might just be superstitious of me. It's definitely only superstitious of me, but I kind of want to make sure that we are not missing the grab over there. There we go. There we go. How far in are we? We are now at 16, 17. There we go. One more time. 18, and then one more time, and then he's done. And out he goes. And now we can check if we actually have a battle train or not. Okay, pick a view, it's this one over there. There we go. And if we take a look at this grid, oh, look at that. Battle train is ready for action. It feels like, wait a minute. We got too many RTGs in here. How did this happen? Something is wrong. Wait, it didn't count up to 19 over here. What? Okay, I still need to debug it. Not quite sure what went wrong over there. But you get the drift. So we kind of now have a little system over here which allows us to make personalized equipment for machines. We're also going to be using that for the Spidertron later on. As we do want to make automated Spidertrons, and Spidertron is not too far away. So we would have needed this either way. And I think that will be it for today. So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel to something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I do even more Factorio. Currently, we're playing Pyandons over there. We're also doing Valheim, GTFO, and, well, Rimworld is currently on hold. Rimworld will be replaced by something else because our colony kind of exploded and died. So we will be looking for something new over there. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!